So the good news is my parts came in, my seals and new nut and everything for this cylinder here. And I was able to get this piston out of the cylinder drum here. And I'm gonna need a bigger wrench or a socket at this point for this nut. And unprepared for it. It's a bit of amateur hour at this point, but I'm happy. We're headed in the right direction. So got to run into town and do what it takes, and hopefully I'll be back in the saddle by the end of the day. So. So I got the seals on, and so I'm ready to put this thing back together and see how I did. Took a little bit of work to get this bolt off, because it's essentially put on there with a torque wrench, and so I had to heat it up a little bit. That did the trick. Yeah, gonna put this together and fire this thing up.
Damn the day we
Well, I wish I had better news, but I think Bob here has met his match in the Colorado Rockies. My backhoe attachment, just not able to hang right now. I'm hitting some bedrock, and so trying to come up with plan B and hopefully get someone in here to help me dig this trench out. It's just getting colder as the days go by, and before you know it, I won't be able to dig it all. But so again, like always, just trying to stay busy. I'm planning on moving that container there into its final resting place, and I figured I'd work on getting this flat graded here, and yeah, get this thing relocated. I think you're good there, Doc. Well, I'm feeling accomplished today. I managed to get done what I intended to do, and that is relocate that container from its original location up above down to its permanent location. Yesterday I poured 4 corner pads, all level, so this will sit level on its resting place, and I checked the level, everything's good. My intention with this is to make it an additional guest area, music room, multi-purpose room. So I'm going to cut in some windows, add another door. I've got a sliding glass door that I'm going to incorporate into it as well. Frame it, insulate it, probably finish it in some sort of pine or cedar or something of that nature, and bring power to it. And yeah, it'll be a nice additional guest area space to, kick it and get out of the tiny house. I've always wanted to do one of these, so finally it's going to happen.
She got the kids, she got the house. Well, I got the dog, and I got the couch. And oh, what a shame when love goes wrong. Yeah, to tell the truth, well, I'm glad she's gone. Should have had some better times, and I can't count all the tears I could write. Maybe down to my last yeah, but the blues suit me just fine. Making plans with the boys, gonna hit the town. Yeah, I'm gonna make some noise. I'll push past the pain and my wounded pride. I'm gonna live it up, yeah, stay out all night. But sure I've had some better times. I can't count all the tears I cried. Maybe down my last yeah, but the blues took me just fine. They say life is what you make it. If you want to, you can change it. If you try, why try? Well, I'm really not complaining. I could live like this until the day I die. Lord knows, yeah, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be okay. Well, you can bet the bank I'm gonna find a way. Well, I'd rather have my peace of mind. Yeah, the blues suit me just fine. All right now.
So this is my galvanized standing seam material that I'm using for both my roof and the siding on my outbuilding. I had purchased this from a gentleman. Actually, it's been a couple years now. It's just been sitting here on the property, but yeah, I'm priming it, painting it. By the time I put it up, you won't recognize it. So you want to know what I think a lot about out here? I think a lot about the pioneers. How difficult life was. I often compare developing raw land to something like the pioneers, traversing across the Great Plains, deserts, these rugged mountains in order to stake a claim, in order to try to improve their life, chase their dream. It could have been the gold rush. It could have been anything, right? But it blows my mind at the level or the struggle, the level of difficulty that they must have endured. Not having any amenities, not having, electricity, not having, any sort of pleasantries. Everything was this sort of grind, trying to survive and just get above survival. If you could somehow just keep, chipping away at something, you would get something better than just existing, And I have nothing but respect. I have modern tools. I've got power. We've got running water. We've got everything at our fingertips. We have the internet. We have the ability to communicate and, motorized vehicles and now electric vehicles. And, it's easy in comparison. Our lives are easy. And I'm not saying diminishing anybody's struggle in life, but I think about what great deal of gratitude we owe those who have gone before us, aside from their bigotries or how history reads it. Just life was hard. And it never ceases to amaze me. I'm in awe. And being out here doing what I do reminds me of how much, of a great deal of gratitude we owe our ancestors. It's upon their shoulders that our society, modern life, has been built, and we owe them that.